5 Americans who have been in prison in Iran for years are on their way back to the United States. In return, 5 Iranians in U.S. custody are being released. Laura Aguirre on the safe release of the Americans and what's next.
5 Americans wrongfully detained in Iran for years took their first steps of freedom in Qatar Monday morning.
Our fellow citizens are free after enduring something that I think it would be difficult for any of us to imagine.
Siamak Namazi, Ahmad Shargi, Murad Tabaz, and 2 unidentified Americans were released as part of a wider deal between Iran and the U.S., one that includes unfreezing $6 billion in Iranian funds.
The regime doesn't get the money. They can request a withdrawal for humanitarian goods, agricultural products, medical supplies, food, and then we will run a process through which those goods are contracted for.
President Joe Biden celebrated the release in a statement, thanking the nations that assisted the U.S. in making the deal. His administration then announced new sanctions against Iran, designed to punish those responsible for holding Americans captive. For the families, the wait has been heart-wrenching. A lawyer for the Nizami family became emotional when recalling the moment he first heard from Siamak.
He gave me a call as soon as he came off the plane, and he said, "I'm finally free."
In a statement, Nizami said he was thankful from the bottom of his heart to those who were his voice when he couldn't speak for himself. The 5 Americans will reunite with loved ones in D.C. and be debriefed by U.S. officials.
It means that husbands and wives, fathers and children, grandparents can hug each other again.
I'm Laura Aguirre for WDRB News.
The U.S. and Iran do not have formal diplomatic ties. Some Republican lawmakers blasted the deal, saying it will encourage Tehran to take more Americans for ransom to help fund its nuclear programs and terrorist activities.